one is actually a little bit more useful, but it only works when you mark them. So say that you mark a survivor and they have sprint burst, they cannot use it out of a gen. It can be okay.
Oh no!
Oh no! No!
Never did I think we would live in a world where Monocular is viewed as better than Victim's detailed routine. This is incorrect. This is wrong. This is just not right. In my couple-minute powwow, I'm going to give you the tools that you need so you can succeed with Victim's detailed routine, and if not, become a better Ghostface in the process. Seriously, this add-on is fucking sexy, and it is a shame no one uses it, except for a short few people. VDR is slept on, and here is why you should use it. To begin, I'm going to cover both of the effects for VDR as well as the Monocular. For VDR, survivors are exhausted for 5 seconds after being marked. For Night Vision Monocular, survivors are exhausted for 10 seconds after revealing the Ghostface. Now that everybody's caught up to speed, I'm going to go through several points to kind of show how both of these go against each other and how useful one or the other may be. For activation, VDR allows you to choose who you want to exhaust entirely freely, entirely of your will, benefiting if you 99 survivors properly. Monocular, on the other hand, as a trade-off, will give you a longer exhaustion time of 10 seconds on a survivor that you may still have to hit 1 or 2 times in a chase, depending on health states. But the downside of this is that you are recklessly playing with your power and you are throwing your shroud away. Into my next point with approach. VDR can be used regardless of being seen or in stealth, providing even more avenues of gameplay and activation, as well as benefiting Ghostfaces who have a decent game plan in their mind. Monocular, again, can only be activated by being revealed, steering people to chase those who have revealed them, or by wasting shrouded chase, which is inoptimal. Why are we chasing on a non-chase killer? Into the gameplay, which is arguably the most bulky part of my script here. VDR vastly benefits you in several gameplay scenarios. On an ambush, you can prevent chases from even starting if you successfully land your mark on someone, especially if they have some kind of distance-based exhaustion, such as sprint burst, lithe, dramaturgy, balanced landing. If you are placed in a short chase situation, like I'm talking like 20 seconds, tops, versus a dead hard or exhaust gamer, you can just mark them and cuck them out of the power entirely. It's a one-shot down no matter how well you slice it. It's either a down via the mark, or they are injured and marked, preventing them from using anything else. VDR is also the king of punishing overconfident survivors. You know the ones. The one that has the sprint burst that walks away at last second to bait a swing. The one with dead hard that tries to do it in your face. With VDR, they just look silly. Cutting back to Monocular. Monocular is, again, typically only used in chase, and therefore the amount of gameplay scenarios in which you can use it is cut in half. Sure, you can get the same effect as VDR this way, kind of against like those dead hard gamers. But again, we're chasing on the killer with no chase power, and even then, you have to maybe hit a survivor anywhere from 1 to 3 times, as well as the fact that, hey, they might have already used their exhaustion before they even broke you out of stealth, meaning this add-on is entirely a fucking paperweight in your inventory. Now, here's the really fun one. Countering saves. VDR is actually really cool for this, and no one realizes it. Are you tired of that one mosquito flying around your face with that flashbang? What was his name again? Background player? Well, all you have to do is simply mark the survivor, and now he can't sit out of the tri-state area for the save. It then becomes a high risk for the marked survivor. Will he walk in and risk it all to save? Will he bail? Or will he go down because his exhaustion perk is gone? This creates tension on the other side because they are then forced to do something. Monocular is worse in this regard because you have to actively try not to be revealed by the gamer on the floor. Because if you're revealed by them, your exhaustion effect can't be used. It just got wasted. Your shroud is gone, and now the pickup isn't nearly as guaranteed anymore. Now, here's my favorite section. How VDR makes you better at Ghostface. Now, I just hit this in kind of a rapid fire style, but you can take it as any way you want. Don't really read into it, just take it at face value. VDR benefits you for keeping survivors 99. The more survivors you have 99s, the more survivors that have a chance to blunder because they don't have their perk to save them. Ambushing becomes more consistent. If you learn how to ambush a survivor well, this add-on just skyrockets your ability and desire to want to do that. When they're marked, they have to find a way out quick. If there's no distance perk, they have less resources they can run to. Depending on the distance in which you marked them at, which could be close, mid, or long, unless there is a body block, he can most likely get that down. VDR also makes you actively seek to ambush more and play in stealth to farm your marks. This is a no-brainer, but if the add-on guides you to ambush more and find more spots to stalk with, you should stick to it. Everyone is a walking time bomb, and it just depends on when you want to cause that chaos. Also, VDR creates even more paranoia. Now, you may be thinking, how does this one add-on create more paranoia? It's just an add-on, right? It's just exhaustion. Well, here's the thing. Survivors at the beginning of the game, which is arguably the most important part for the Ghostface, do not know of your presence, but they also don't know that you have VDR. Once you mark someone and they realize that their perk got stolen from them before being downed, they are forced to respect you. They have to pre-run, they have to hope to God someone reveals, they might put someone on Ghostface duty, because if they're stuck at a gen while the Ghostface approaches and he hits one mark, it might just be over. One last tidbit before I go ahead and just close this off. This add-on can prevent some unwinnable situations in unwinnable games. I say this because Ghostface is one of the kings of being able to snowball a game based on survivor mistakes. The more mistakes that you punish, the easier it is to win. Now, imagine some of those mistakes being alleviated by the safety mat known as exhaustion perks. Again, if they have that exhaustion perk, sometimes some of those mistakes can be entirely wiped clean, almost like they never happened. But if you get rid of those exhaustion perks, ooh, boy, you can taste that win. A singular down might be the difference of you winning a game or not. And with VDR, that's going to happen a lot more if you choose to learn it. I'm so glad that I actually sat down to talk about probably my most favorite add-on for Ghostface. I love this thing. And I want to see more people use it because this thing is fucking rad, and the amount of Philly and Wallet I see over add-ons such as this is just... You have peak right there and no one uses it. If anyone does use it, leave a comment down. Let me know how your experience went. Let me know if you enjoyed it. DM me on Twitter. Something. I just want to know, are you using VDR? Are you having a great time? Thank you!